So everybody, it's Xilicks here, and welcome to week 5 of the Elysian Battle League. It's week 5 and not week 4 because we skipped week 4 for a trade week, and as you can probably see by the screen, I have some new mons. If you'd like to skip right to the battle, you can obviously click the text on screen now. However, if you'd like to see the team builder, continue watching from this point. So looking at the teams here, we have... First off, my team, we'll take a look at it because there were some changes. I now have Mew, Hawlucha, Zygarde 10%, and Gastrodon. Everything else is the same, I believe. I did lose Excadrill, Hippowdon, like the Sandcore, and also like Mega Slowbro. I no longer have a Mega, which is no big deal. I don't really mind. But yeah, this week we are going against Team Galactic, the A team of course, and they have Hydreigon, Sandslash, Chandelure, Conkeldurr, Heliolisk, Tentacruel, Shaman, Togetic, Miltank, Oranguru. Looking at his team, Zygarde 10% kills everything except Togetic. So that's not a huge deal. We can hit it with 1,000 arrows, but I know like for a fact I need Zygarde this battle. Also looking, Hawlucha puts in a lot of work. He doesn't really have any counters to Hawlucha other than wearing it down. But looking at what I've brought this week, I have Gastrodon with the Rindoberry Mirror Coat just in case he has any grass moves, you know, with the Shaman or with the Chandelure or even like a weird hidden power grass on Hydreigon. You never know. So I have Mirror Coat Rindoberry for that, with the Storm Drain ability to essentially, you know, stop his Tentacruel or anything else that could be using water moves. And we're running max HP, max special defense with a bit in defense in the Bold Nature, Scald Earth Power for just general coverage, and then Recover to get our lovely health back. Next up we have Snorlax. I'm running a Sleep Talk Rest Curse Leftovers Pure Body Slam set. Max HP, again max special defense, just because he has a lot of special attackers on his team. His only physical attackers really would be like Oranguru and Conkeldurr. So yeah, both of those get countered by our next mon being Tangrowth, which we are running an Assault Vest again because there's a lot of special attackers, but we are running max defense, max HP with the same set as usual. Leaf Storm knockoff, Earthquake, and Hidden Power Ice, Sassy Nature, because we don't really care about speed. Then we have Zygarde. Zygarde is going to be important in this match, just because we have the Life Orb, and Dragon Ground priority just because, yeah, it's hitting everything on his team. Like, This thing is just bodying his team. We have just enough speed to outspeed like a Scarf Chandelure or a Scarf Hydreigon or even Scarf Heliolisk, I believe. So we should be outspeeding everything with one Dragon Dance up, and then the rest is just an attack and HP. Next up we have Hawlucha. Enough speed to outspeed everything on his team, even without the Unburden boost, and then with the Unburden boost, we outspeed any Scarfer. We're running the Acrobatics because we have Citrus Berry, and we're planning on using that with a substitute, getting up a Swords Dance and Acrobatics High Jump Kick with like 2 Swords Dances. Even one is going to be taking names this match. I mean, he really doesn't have any proper switch-ins if I have the attack boost up. So that's nice. Then we have Mew. Mew is our utility. I'm running Stealth Rocks, Heal Bell, Psyshock, and Dazzling Gleam. I did originally want Soft Boiled on this set, but I realized with the Tentacruel flying around that also it does more damage to the Conkeldurr, that I'd want the Psyshock over the Dazzling Gleam. I'm running max speed just because in the event where he's not Scarf Hydreigon, we can hit him with the Dazzling Gleam. And also, it pretty much guarantees we get our rocks up with max speed. And we have just a little bit in special attack, and then obviously max HP to hopefully take some hits better. So this is the team that I'm going to be running this week. Hopefully our lose streak can end. And yeah, I'm going to get straight into the battle. I'll see you guys then. Alright, so getting right into the battle, we can see that he brought the Chandelier, the Conkeldurr, the Togetic, the Shaman, Hydreigon, and Sandslash. So really it's looking good for our Hawlucha, just at team preview, as well as our Zygarde. So starting off the battle, I'm going to lead off with my Mew. He led Conkeldurr, this is good for me. I go for the Psyshock, just to hopefully scare him out the next turn. And then I can go for my Rocks here as he switches out into his Hydreigon. And this is a pretty much perfect scenario because he's probably expecting me to be bulky and not fast, but I am fast and I get insane damage off on that Hydreigon, which allows me to go into the Hawlucha knowing that he is not Choice Scarfed. I can get up a substitute and start setting up a Swords Dance. Now this Togetic is running Hidden Power Flying and not Dazzling Gleam, which basically means I can stay in against this thing as much as I want. Even with the Dazzling Gleam, I would be able to stay in this turn anyways, but I go for the Acrobatics, which does 52 HP, or 52%, sorry, which is more than enough to knock it out the next turn after being hit with the Hidden Power Fire. Now he goes into the Sandslash here. Even if he knocks me out, I basically win with the Zygarde, because I would be able to go for a Dragon Dance and sweep his entire team. But instead of knocking me out, he just goes for the Toxic, allowing my Hawlucha to knock out the Sandslash, taking only a little bit of damage. He then switches into the Conkeldurr, doubling into the Hydreigon, which just racks up more Toxic damage for me, but it does mean I get one more KO, and he decides to sack the Shaman, which is going to go down to an Acrobatics. So Hawlucha, 4 kills, kind of, because the Hydreigon died to Rocks, but, you know, putting in a lot of work there. I go into my Zygarde and find out that his Chandelier is scarfed with the HP Ice, OHKOs me, which means I can go into my Gastrodon because obviously he cannot hit me with an HP Ice. I'm going to go for the Scald, and I decide to preserve my Gastrodon just in case he is Energy Ball on his Chandelier. I want to make sure I can live that. He goes for the Ice Punch onto my Tangrowth, and then I knock him out with a Leaf Storm. I then decide to go for the Earthquake on the Chandelier, just so I wouldn't knock off the Choice Scarf, but he knocks me out with a Fire Blast, which means I can safely go into my Gastrodon, eat that up, even a critical hit, and knock him out with the Earth Power. So very quick, fast knockout battle. Ended up being a 2-0 in my favor. I probably could have gotten a 4-0 if I played a little bit more intelligently with Zygarde, but I did want to see if the Chandelier was scarfed, just because then I could play around it with Gastrodon and Tangrowth, because there's not one move that Chandelier could go for that would do significant damage to my Gastrodon, Snorlax, and Tangrowth. That being said, Snorlax does not have any attacking moves to actually hit the Chandelier, because I wasn't running the Earthquake or the Crunch or anything like that. But I did obviously have ways of knocking it out with Tangrowth and Gastrodon, and it just ended up the way it did. I could have played safer, but I didn't want to risk the Chandelier putting in any more work than it could have, I guess. So yeah, we got a win. Hooray. Hopefully these new team changes, which I love by the way, are actually going to benefit me to get more wins. We'll see. I'm going against some pretty good teams in the next coming weeks, so we'll see how these new changes affect that and hopefully benefit me more than the old team. So thank you guys for watching. My name is Zylicks. I'll see you guys next time. Okay, thanks, bye.